Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Lemon here by Leminiscent, here with another reading. Trying to make sure I got my cards right. This is going to be for Aquarius. And of course, like I was saying before, we all have, each sign in our full chart. So if it applies, great. If it doesn't, great. Whatever doesn't work for you, let it fly. This is for Aquarius for Cancer season. This is the 6th house. So your health and day-to-day routine are going to come into your full awareness. With Saturn in retrograde in Aquarius right now, it's easier than Saturn in your 12th energy. So that's the good thing. So right now, you can find logical ways to fix any unhealthy habits that you have that are self-sabotaging, like doubting your power to know. These are mostly rooted in emotional blockages that results in hyper or hypochondria. Anywhere you have trapped emotions will show as consistent pains or soreness, or thinking patterns that push you to project how you truly feel onto others, or thinking about it coming from other people, but it's really coming from you. And it creates some sort of defensiveness that is rooted in, your ability to deal with things in a healthier way, a healthier manner. So let's get into your reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate you viewing and doing that as well. I do appreciate being a vessel to do this work as well. Thank you so much. So let's see here. What message do we have for Aquarius during I'll say Aquarius season? It is the age, but Cancer season. I got some cards that are flipped around. Let's start there. At least I thought I seen some cards flipped around. Okay, maybe. So maybe that's just the energy for you guys. You're thinking something is wrong, or feeling like something isn't completely right for you, but you really just need to look and see what is it that you're reflecting, or you're trying to deflect rather, onto other people. So let's get 3 cards for Aquarius. 3 cards for Aquarius for Cancer season. 1, 2. Okay, so the first one we got is the 9 of Swords. Mercury retrograde did a number on you. Knight of Wands got you in a situation where you're ready to take action. And a 7 of Pentacles. It was a Tower. We got the Tower card here. So the Tower is about moments of realization, upheaval to take your power back. So we got the 9 of Swords here. This is the After Tarot deck. So it looks like, to me, there's some type of breakthrough in a relationship that you have with your inner self, your inner mind, your inner power, that this retrograde and Mercury was providing for you to see. It kind of was trying to get to that, more so Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, but this retrograde here, which took place in your 5th house, had a lot to do with you being more creative with the way that you do things, or allowing yourself to be open to different ways of knowing what to do creatively, or manage your knowing, your 6th sense. So I definitely see this here as with the 9 of Swords and the Knight of Wands as you wanting to fight through a situation or deflect how you truly feel about the situation, which is causing you to not sleep. But then you get the power or the means to get up and see what is really keeping you awake at night and facing your fears, which Cancer has to do with a lot of emotions. So getting to the bottom of what trapped emotions you truly have that you have been very Aquarian like avoiding really feeling or allowing yourself to sit in the situation without having to think so much about it. So once you face this square on, you end up putting yourself in a situation where you feel rejuvenated. You're ready to take on all other tasks that have been given to you, especially divine tasks with this fire spirit here, to take on that not only are you destined to do, but now your destiny feels like passion. It feels like passion. And it may have taken you a while to, you know, appreciate any challenges or struggles that you went through because you were kind of trying to fight it. But now that you've learned to embrace your awakening stages, embrace the awakening symptoms that you do have every day or every few weeks or every moon cycle, now that you're able to embrace that unknown part of yourself that you did know was there, but you wasn't truly, you know, able to grasp the root of it. Now that you can get to the root of it and you see how much growth comes from getting to the root of your issues instead of ignoring them, now you get to actually utilize the appreciation that you've grown with yourself and share with others, which of course is through knowledge, sharing your knowledge. And we got the Tower at the bottom, followed by Cancer's card, the Chariot. So yeah, moving on, allowing yourself to let bygones be bygones and just start a new cycle where you don't hold on to shit anymore. You deal with it squarely and move on. Okay, so that's the energy that I have for you right now. This can definitely have to do, because it's 6th house, it could be with your job. You may work a job, or you may be applying for work, or you've been pressured by societal standards to have a certain type of job or a certain type of way you do your job, or have a certain type of job to do this, that, and the third. But, you know, instead of fighting, you know, people who may want the best for you, and may want you to succeed, instead of fighting them, actually join them by doing it in your own unique way, because that's the way of Aquarius, is to do it in your own unique way. And having Aquarius placements anywhere in your chart is where you can do you in the most unique way possible. And you don't, and a lot of people's opinions, of course, with the swords may come up. But, you know, Aquarius, if someone isn't really talking about what Aquarius is doing, Aquarius is not really doing them. Like, honestly, like, if nobody is talking about why is Aquarius doing that, how did Aquarius learn how to do that, Aquarius is not on their shit. And it's coming from Aquarius moon myself. So don't beat them, join them. And be the youest you that you can be in the situation, because your spirit is strong when you allow yourself to conquer all the emotional demons that you've had to deal with all this time. But you realize that, you know, not all angels, I tell my cousins and my sister, you know, not all angels are good and not all demons are bad. It's perception that makes it so. The spirits that you do choose to go to or be around or hang around, are they uplifting you or are they bringing you down? And when you walk into a room, you already know what you can and can't take out of it. Each and every situation, you already know. So keep learning to appreciate who you are and how the way you are this Cancer season. And appreciation in your health, making yourself more beautiful, is the best way to trigger not only yourself to get more involved into the things you love, but also others to get more involved in things that they love, because you're showing them, you're leading them by example. And that's all I have for you today, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. This Cancer season is going to be a great one. This full moon coming up in a few hours for Aquarius is going to be in the 12th house subconscious zone for you. So you will have a massive illumination to whatever this may be or whatever it is. It could just be trying to maintain all this Kundalini awakening energy that keeps coming up for you over and over and over again. And you're mastering it now. You learn this, how to master the situation, so and grow an appreciation for it. So yeah, and this also has to do with awakenings as well. So, and then the new moon in your 6th house will also support you during this Cancer season after you have that realization of what needs to be left alone to deal with it by itself. The new moon will help you say, okay, well, now that I've released control over trying to, you know, manage something that really isn't manageable, now I know where to shift my attention to, where I can grow in my day-to-day, my job, or just better overall health wise from head to toe, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, like all of that health. It goes a long way. That's the house of Virgo. So yeah, take it, like, you know, Aquarius is already health conscious as well because they already know. So yeah, just make it easier for yourself and release the things that don't require your expertise and focus more on doing the littlest things day to day, especially if your North Node is in the 6th house or you have Aquarius energy in the 6th house. People expect you to have a certain type of routine that you just don't have. You really have to create your own routine and stick with it, and you know, sticking with it would allow you to, you know, reap the fruits from it. So that's all I have, seriously, this time. Peace.